guys, welcome to Pixel Talk. I am Corbin Stuckey, and tonight I am here to give you my review on The Walk. The Walk is a movie based on the true events of a French dude named Philippe Petit, who in 1974 was successfully able to hook a wire across the Twin Towers, who was able to balance himself from one building to the other. And this movie tells how he did it, the people who he associated with, and how he just performed this awesome stunt. Okay, so this story not only sounds incredible, it looks incredible. The way that you see the character going from one building to the other on this wire, you just feel like applauding in the theater. It looks so amazing and elegant. The movie really did capture that feel of Petit accomplishing this awesome stunt. And it looked really real. I saw this movie in IMAX. I want to get this out there. I saw this movie in IMAX, and I would definitely recommend, here's the thing. I would recommend this movie in IMAX to anybody who isn't afraid of heights. If you don't have a problem with heights, I would definitely recommend this movie in IMAX because it was an incredible experience. I absolutely loved it. However, I've been reading reports online that people are apparently throwing up in the theaters because of the sensation of the height in the film. And I can actually see that because when he was actually performing on the wire, my palms started getting really sweaty. Watching it in IMAX, it totally made you feel like this was actually happening. And it was very realistic. So if you have a fear of heights, I would be very wary of going to see this film. But if you don't, it's amazing. It's amazing to watch. Going into acting in this film, Joseph Gordon-Levitt actually plays Petit in this film, and by God, I love Joseph Gordon-Levitt in this film. Little fact, guys, Joseph Gordon-Levitt is actually one of my favorite actors out there right now. I loved him in 50-50. I loved him in 500 Days of Summer. I loved him in Don John. He's just a really cool dude. And he was so charming and lovable, and I loved him in this film. He basically plays Petit, this French dude, who is an entertainer in France. And one day he comes across this picture in a magazine of the Twin Towers, and he's like, you know what? This is where I'm gonna put my wire. I'm gonna walk this. And he becomes so obsessed with walking across these Twin Towers, and it begins to drive him mad. It's a really gripping story of how we see this dude who has a dream. And when he finally goes to New York, we can see the stress is overcoming him, and it's actually making him mad. Legit, he goes insane in this movie. And it was I don't know, kind of funny at some points, but then it was oh, this is serious. This is really affecting him. And I just love Joseph Gordon-Levitt's portrayal of Petit. It was just so optimistic, and you felt for the dude because if I were to ever do this in life, I would be freaking out too. Another part of the movie that I just wasn't expecting really is not only is him walking on the wire really suspenseful, it's actually before that where it gets really suspenseful, them hooking the wire up to both of the buildings. They're in one of the buildings, they are trying to not get caught by the cops, and I was very surprised that I was feeling suspense for just them hooking up the wire. There's a lot of suspense in this film because they're trying not to get caught, this is a really illegal thing that they're doing, and it was just it felt almost like a spy thriller sometimes, which I was not expecting whatsoever. I just was expecting them okay, they're gonna hook this wire up, he's gonna walk it. I wasn't expecting all of this suspense, and that was really cool. And when he finally gets on the wire, it is not only really chilling because obviously he can die, but it's also really funny because the cops come up, they're trying to arrest him, and he's okay, I'm coming over. Just kidding, I'm going back to the other side. So yeah, guys, absolutely loved the film, really loved it. It's actually directed by Robert Zemeckis. He directed Back to the Future, Forrest Gump, a lot of movies that a lot of people appreciate, and I feel as though this is going to be another film of his that people are going to appreciate. It's a really well done film, really good acting by Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and I would so recommend this to anybody, except for people who are afraid of heights. You should not go see this movie. I didn't really have any problems in the theater whatsoever. I got a little tense, but I didn't get to the point where I had to throw up or anything like that. As far as other people throwing up in the theaters, maybe they're just a little sensitive. I know a lot of people are sensitive to gore and stuff like that, but honestly, when I go to a movie, I know it's fake. I know it's not real. I know when I go into a film, I get invested into it, but I don't get so heavily invested into it where it affects my health. But I know a lot of people are a little sensitive, so if you don't have a problem with heights, definitely go check out the film. And if you want to see a really crazy stunt done in a movie, you should really go see it. Obviously the stunt like, they don't actually like do it. Like, it's not real, but it looks real. That's what I should have explained more. Like, yes, it's obviously a movie. It's not a real stunt, but like, it just was so well done, and the IMAX 3D just made it so much more believable. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for checking out my review of The Walk. Comment down below what you thought of this movie if you have seen it yet. Like the video, share it, and please subscribe to Pixel Talk if you haven't yet for more movie reviews, trailer reactions, and gaming content. Also, I would really appreciate it if you followed me on Twitter. I post all these videos on Twitter, so just to be notified like when I make a new review or trailer reaction or like gameplay, you'll see it on Twitter. So yeah, follow me on Twitter. I'd really appreciate it. I post other stuff, so if you want to like, you know, learn more about me and my thoughts and my tweets, you should definitely follow me on Twitter. Alright guys, thank you so much. I am Corbin Stuckey, and this is Pixel Talk.